Triumph IAS Daily Prelims Practice MCQ is a program that is exclusively designed for CSE 2023 aspirants. In this video discussion, we will discuss UPSC CSE Prelims previous 25-year questions. Question number 1. Which one of the following movements has contributed to a split in the Indian National Congress resulting in the emergence of moderates and extremists? The options are: Option A, Swadeshi Movement. Option B, Quit India Movement. Option C, Non-Cooperation Movement. Option D, Civil Disobedience Movement. The answer is A. Surat Split is an important event in the modern history of India. It took place in 1907 when the moderates parted company with the extremists. The split in the Congress was due to many reasons. The moderates had controlled the Congress from its very beginning and had their own ways of thinking and doing which were not acceptable to the younger generations who were impatient with the speed at which the moderates were moving and leading the nation. This was the time of Swadeshi movement. Question number 2. Which of the following statements are correct regarding vegetative propagation of plants? A. Vegetative propagation produces clonal population. B. Vegetative propagation helps in eliminating the virus. C. Vegetative propagation can be practiced most of the year. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The options are: Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 and 3 only. Option C, 1 and 3 only. Option D, 1, 2 and 3. The answer is C. Vegetative reproduction is a form of asexual reproduction in plants. It is a process by which new organisms arise without production of seeds. It helps in development of clones. Vegetative propagation involves only mitosis. This ensures that the genetic information in DNA of vegetative progeny is same as in the mother plant and can be practiced throughout the year. However, it does not help in elimination of viruses. Plant once systematically infected with a virus usually remains infected for its lifetime. Thus, any vegetative parts taken for propagation remains infected.
Question number 3. With reference to the Gram Nyayalaya Act, which of the following statements are correct? 1. As per the Act, Gram Nyayalayas can hear only civil cases and not criminal cases. 2. The Act allows local social activists as mediators reconciliators. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The options are: Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. Option D, neither 1 nor 2. The answer is B. Each Gram Nyayalaya is a court of judicial magistrate of the first class and its presiding officer is appointed by the state government in consultation with the High Court. Gram Nyayalaya Act, 2008 came into force of October 2, 2009. The objective of this act is to provide inexpensive justice to people in rural areas at their doorsteps. Gram Nyayalaya try criminal cases, civil suits, claims or disputes which are specified in the first schedule and the second schedule of the Gram Nyayalaya. The Gram Nyayalaya are supposed to try to settle the disputes as far as possible by bringing about conciliation between the parties, and for this purpose, it can make use of the appointed conciliators. Panchayat, Panchayat Adalat, Gram Kachehri, etc., to decide civil and criminal disputes of petty and local nature. That means first statement is wrong. Under this Act, District Court with consultation of DM prepares panel of social workers to act as counsellors. Hence second statement is right. Question number 4. What does venture capital mean? The options are: Option A. A short-term capital provided to industries. Option B. A long-term startup capital provided to new entrepreneurs. Option C. Funds provided to industries at times of incurring losses. Option D. Funds provided for replacement and renovation of industries. The answer is A. Venture capital is a long-term financial capital provided to early-stage, high-potential, growth startup companies or new companies. Question number 5. Consider the following statements. Number 1. The Sustainable Development Goals were first proposed in 1972 by a global think tank called the Club of Rome. Number 2. The Sustainable Development Goals have to be achieved by 2030. Which of the statements given above are correct? The options are: Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. Option D, neither 1 nor 2. The answer is B. At the United Nations Sustainable Development Summit on 25 September 2015, world leaders adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which includes a set of 17 Sustainable Development Goals to end poverty, fight inequality and injustice, and tackle climate change by 2030. The history of the SDGs can be traced to 1972 when governments met under the auspices of the United Nations Human and Environment Conference. The Club of Rome is a global think tank that deals with a range of international political issues.